Oh, yay, oh, yay. This Honorable Court of Appeals of Tennessee is now in session. God save the United States of America, the state of Tennessee, and this honorable court.
Good morning and welcome to the Tennessee Court of Appeals. We appreciate each of you agreeing on behalf of your clients to participate in this video oral argument. Obviously, as Mr. Hibner has explained to you earlier, this is being streamed live, and this is a court proceeding, and we will comply and follow the same rules and procedures just as if we were in the courtroom here in Jackson. What that means essentially is that each side will have 15 minutes to make its oral argument. If you are the appellant and wish to reserve rebuttal time and have reserved rebuttal time with Mr. Hibner before, then you're entitled to that rebuttal time. Before we get started, I need to introduce the panel here today. I have Judge Kenny Armstrong from Memphis, Judge Karma McGee from Savannah, and I'm Steve Stafford from Dyersburg. If perchance, and I'm certainly hopeful that this doesn't happen, we encounter any problems with technology, what we'll do is just take a break for a minute, try to figure out what's going on and work through that problem. And we've been able to do that so far. So I don't anticipate any problems and certainly hope that we don't experience any. Mr. Hibner, anything before we call the first case?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you may call the case then.
Glenver Ian Smith et al. Versus Stephen L. Hughes et al.
All right, Mr. Horn, we shall hear from you.
Good morning, members of the court. My name is John Horn. I represent Glenver Ian Smith and his sister, April Lavera Smith. They were plaintiffs in the Fayette County Chancery Court, filed a complaint seeking to set aside a foreclosure sale that was conducted by Mr. Hughes for the benefit of Farm Credit. Other defendants in the case are the Powells, the purchasers at the foreclosure sale, and then the subsequent purchasers from those purchasers. The plaintiffs or the appellants have asked to set aside 3 minutes, and that's been reserved by Mr. Hibner. The theory of our case, members of the court, is that what we have an irregular, unfair conducting of a foreclosure sale that resulted in a substantially inadequate and unfair sales price. What we have is circumstances from the unfairness and irregularity. The petitioners and appellants provided.
Mr. Horn, we're having some problems with your audio. It may be best if we just take a break here and let you call in, if that would be okay.
I'll do that right now, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Hibner, if we'll just take a break for a moment, let Mr. Horn call in so that everybody can hear what's being said, since we're having difficulty there.
Kevin, if you'll put everyone in the waiting room for a minute, and then we'll be right back with everyone. Except Mr. Horn.
Yeah.
You have not entered any numbers. Please re-enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
Hey, Kevin, can you put Mr. Horn in a breakout room and then help him to get connected?
Yeah.
He may not have all the numbers.
Yes, he doesn't. I will do that. I've invited him to it, but I don't know if he's going to see it to join.
Enter your participant ID followed by pound. Otherwise, just press pound to continue. Please enter the meeting passcode followed by pound.
Let's have the numbers.
I guess he
You
has
are
him.
in the meeting now.
Okay.
There are 9 participants.
There he is. All right. I'm admitting him now. Test to make sure it works, and then I'll reestablish everything. Mr. Horn, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. Fantastic.
Awesome. It sounds good, Mr. Horn. So we'll bring everybody on. We'll get started again.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's just make it. Come on. And there's the letters. Okay. Okay. We should be good to start back up.
I need to bring Mr. Horn's. Is his video not on?
He turned off his video. He's just on phone now.
Very good. Mr. Horn, you're with us by phone?
I see my video, but
Can you turn
I
your
guess
video
I'm just-
back on, Mr. Horn?
If you use your the Galaxy tab that you're using, you can join the meeting with that and just have the video for that, and then use your phone as audio.
I hit start video. Am I showing?
No, we're not. I don't know if your phone has that ability.
That's fine. Mr. Horn, we're just going to proceed without your video. That's okay. But
Thank
we
you.
can hear you fine.
Mr. Horn, can you hear us okay?
Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, well, did you hear Mr. Hebner? The plan is, since we're having trouble with the video, we will proceed with the argument. We can hear you fine, and I hope you can hear us. If you can't, please let us know. But we'll proceed like this, unless you have some objection.
I'm ready.
It's your video now. We can see your video now.
Turn your audio off. Oh, I got him. Okay, let's try that again.
There we go. Mr. Horn, can you hear us?
And I muted him. He'll have to keep his phone away from his iPad, or turn his his tablet. He's gonna have to turn the audio off on that because it'll make that awful noise.
Okay, yeah, we don't want that awful noise.
Yes. Phone.
Okay, but he needs to be able to speak through his phone.
Yeah, he just needs to turn his tablet volume all the way down so that the audio comes through his phone. Then, Mr. Horn, you need to unmute your phone.
Can you speak now, Mr. Horn, through your phone?
His phone is still muted.
We can't hear you through your phone. Can you unmute your phone? No. Still not working.
Try this. Still muted.
Can you speak into your phone again?
He's not unmuting himself on his phone.
Can you unmute on your computer?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but we hear you through your computer. We're not hearing you through your phone.
Are you unable to unmute on your phone?
I'm getting feedback.
You need to mute your computer and speak through your phone.
I can put everyone back in the waiting room and we can refigure this out.
Okay, that's
I
probably
apologize. I thought
best
we
thing
had,
to do, Kevin. Thank you.
Of course.
Kevin, we're not streaming right now, are we?
No, I stopped it. We were for a little bit, but then I'm gonna have to recreate this stream. But that's okay.
John,